in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Just about to get underway. Byron Buxton digs in for the Guardians.
Byron Buxton.
And the home opener is underway. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball almost got him there.
They're pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Ball, that's just out.
Up the middle. Now Altuve handles it. One out in the top of the first. Here's Jose Ramirez.
Second, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Swing and a miss. That's strike one. Hammered down the right side, but foul. 0-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Ball one.
In the air, right field. Tucker takes it in for the out. And there's two down. Here's Riley Green.
Third, left fielder, Riley Green.
And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on.
Ball one.
And a big swing and a miss. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And on the mound for Cleveland in this one, Tanner Bybee. What do we have on him?
Boog, you don't always know what to expect with this guy on the mound. There are times he's really good, but that's not always the case. For me, I want to see how aggressive he's going to be out there. We'll see it right away if he's pitching with confidence. And if he is, he should be just fine.
Stepping in, Michael Hellman. Liner snagged at first.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Jose Altuve stands in here, takes ball one low. That one off the mark, and it's 2-0.
Altuve officially joined the 2,000 hit club in 2023 with every career hit as a Houston Astro. Third player in club history with 2,000 hits and 200 home runs. Jeff Bagwell, Craig Biggio, those are the two others, and that's some great company, Boog.
2-2 now. And that's outside. Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Got a changeup and a pretty good one, too. Outside corner, but he just got extended and put the barrel on it. Showed he has a lot of plate coverage on that swing right there.
Here's Yordan Alvarez.
Off the plate, ball one. Ball, that's in.
That's off the inside corner. And that's ball three. Swings through that one out in front that time. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fouls it back with two strikes. Three, two. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Takes it in for the out. Here's Kyle Tucker.
Batting fourth, right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
That's ripped into the outfield. Reaching down, makes the catch. Back here in Houston, top of the second, Yandy Diaz digs in for the Guardians. Diaz starting as the designated hitter, 34-year-old vet, and he was born in Cuba. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. And a 1-1. Left field. And there's one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
That's a laser base hit. Around first and hustling for second. Now the tag at second, and he's out. Trying for two. Brian Reynolds here. Check swing of the first pitch. Look down to third. He did not go around. Trout has a beat on it. And that'll do it. Back here in Houston, and stepping in for the Astros, Mike Trout. He was late there, strike one. And that skips into dirt. That one fouled off. The 2-2. Now he breaks his back. Slow to get out of the box, and he's tagged for the out. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz. Out towards right center field. Smith takes it in for the out. And there are two down. Paul Goldschmidt down.
Ball.
There's a line drive to left field. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. Well, here we go. Top of the third. Scoreless game.
Cody Clemens.
And that is out of play. Here's your 1. And a foul ball.
Ball 1.
Fights it off. He'll see another. The 1-2.
Ball 2.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And that's in the dirt. Full count now. That hit him.
Timeout.
And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Shortstop.
Next to hit, Nick Gonzalez. Now here's a flare off the bat.
Nope.
And
Foul
that's
ball.
just foul. That one the other way. Hauls it in. One away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Josh Smith, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Late swing, foul to the left.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you, even with pitches outside the zone.
Oh, look at the stop. Here's one. On to first, safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there. So the Guardians lineup turns over. Here's Byron Buxton. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Smith leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Pitch misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Now a quick throw to first. And they almost caught him, but he's back in time. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Throws to second, and he's out.
Yeah, you're out.
Cut down, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Astros, Jared Triolo.
That's out.
Line drive, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Tyler Fitzgerald in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. And a pitch out, but no steal, and it's ball 2. Still tied at 0, last of the third. And that drops in for a strike. Runner takes off. Pitch is low. The throw. Tag. And he's out. Fought off foul.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
That's a walk.
That's ball 4.
Went with the cutter again, but couldn't find his zone. So the Houston lineup turns over. Now the left fielder, Michael Hellman. He's 0 for 1.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Right through there for a strike. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss.
If you're a
throw, save. Here's a
ball. That's out.
This one in the air, center field. Buxton settles under it and makes the grab. And that's the inning. Start of the 4th, stepping up for the Guardians, Jose Ramirez.
You know, these Guardians, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there. Go ahead run on base. Riley Green digs it. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw.
You got to be careful with a guy like this at the plate. Stealing second may eliminate him from getting really good pitches.
Back to second safely. Nearly got caught in between there. Now back to second. Tries to get back and save. Man at second. Runner goes again. Pitch in for a strike to second, and that's not it. Throw into center field. Fourth inning underway, no score. Trout under this one. Brings it in. Runner tags for home. Save. And they take the lead. So no one on after the sac fly. Yandy Diaz getting ready to hit. Fly to left his first time.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. 2 down. Liam Hicks now at the plate. Hammered down the right side, but foul. 2 down, nobody on. And that one hammered. That's down. One hops off the wall. Into second, and he's got a double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Reynolds in the box here and fouls it off for strike one. Cleveland up a run, looking for more.
That's outside. Ball, that's in.
That one fouled off, 2-2. Man on second, 2 down. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Inning over. Back here in Houston. Now here's the Astros designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Not close with that one, and the count is 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Gets a piece and stays alive. 2-2 down. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Green settles under this one. Takes it in for the out. To the batter now, Kyle Tucker. 0 for 1 so far.
Kyle Tucker.
Swing and a foul out of play.
Ball, down.
The Astros down by a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Ball, that's low.
There's a swing and a drive. Gone. He dunks it off the foul pole. So he blasts one out the other way. Here's Mike Trout. He's 0 for 1. Ball. And that one misses up and in. And that's ball 2. Just off the outside edge. Outside ball 4.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Man at first with one gone. Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Misses again, 5 in a row. Swing and a ground ball. Fair ball. Lead runner around second.
Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt.
Nope. Ball 1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Runners are at the corners, 1 away. And that is downstairs. And it's 2-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Trout at third. Diaz at first. 1 gone. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Green should have this one. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. The relay to the plate. Safe. And they take the lead. So next up for Houston, Jared Triolo. A single his first time. High fly ball right field. Reynolds under it. And that ends the inning. Back here in Houston, stepping up for the Guardians, Cody Clemens. And a foul ball.
You know, these Guardians, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Battling here as he fouls it away. That one missed. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 1-2. Out to center. Trout under it. And there's one down. Nick Gonzalez. The next. Check swing, but he went too far. It's 0-1. The Guardians trailing by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. That one not close. Ball 1. Trout on his horse. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 up, 2 down. So up next, Josh Smith. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time.
Ball in.
And
Oh,
another
that's
ball.
off the plate.
In the dirt, ball 3.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
And ball 4 there. Tying run is on base.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boo. This one wasn't even close.
So they turn things over to the righty, Ryan Sefferchon.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Buxton into box again, takes a strike.
Nope. Outside.
Sefferchon, 28 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2019. Ripped on a line to center. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And stepping in for the Astros, Tyler Fitzgerald. Slash foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. 0-1 down. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. And next to hit for Houston, Michael Hellman.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. And he bunts, but that's foul. Strike 2.
Ball that's outside.
That one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Up next for the Astros.
2 outs, base is empty. Jose Altuve up to hit here. Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did. 0-1.
Ball.
Swings through that one for strike 2. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first, heading for 2. That gets by him. Not stopping, he's going for 3. And this is going to be a 2-out triple.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Came screaming off the bat. I'm sure exit velocity's off the charts. No doubt he squared that baseball up perfectly. So there was no fluke to that triple by any means.
Now pitching for
The Guardians going with a new pitcher, Gabe Spire.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Alvarez in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. The 0-1. Sliced hard but foul. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. Back here in Houston, all set for the top of the 6th. Jose Ramirez digs in for the Guardians. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Ball.
Strike 2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
Here's the left fielder, Riley Green.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
The Astros leading by a run, and we're in the top half of the sixth. That one catches the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at-bat alive.
That one ran inside, almost got him. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Outside, and that is ball 4. And after that long battle, he's aboard representing the tying run. Yandy Diaz will hit next.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
In the air to left center. Trout under it. And there's 2 down. So digging in, Liam Hicks. Anthony Banda takes over on the mound.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs. Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Green, the runner at first with 2 gone. This one in the air center field. Trout on his horse. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Well, we go bottom 6. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Kyle Tucker. In the air, left field. Ramirez snags it on the run. 1 pitch and 1 out. Mike Trout up next for the Astros. Hunter Gaddis gets handed the rock out of the pen. He's into the game with the bases empty. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. What a stop. Fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play. 2 down, base is empty. Yainer Diaz digs in now. 1 for 2.
Ball.
So 2 balls and no strikes. Now 1 miss.
Ball 3.
Inside and it hit him.
Up next for the Astros.
So 2 down. Paul Goldschmidt will climb in.
Goldschmidt.
On the ground to the left. out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Back here in Houston, we go to the top of the 7th. Ryan Reynolds in for the Guardians. Tap foul at the plate. And that one fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Stepping up for the Guardians, Cody Clemens. Looks like a pinch hitter for the Guardians, Jose Caballero.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
The Astros turn to a new arm on the mound, Greg Weisser.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. The 0-2.
Ball 1.
Got him swinging. And there's 2 away. Now here is Nick Gonzalez. And there's a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
Not a bad slider by any means. It was down and away, but an even better job to spoil that thing. And he let it travel, didn't try to hook it. Man, that's a really good approach.
Next to hit, Josh Smith. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. So the tying run at second.
That's a ball.
Pickoff throw. Safe at second, and he gets back in.
Good wheels out there on second, and he's getting a pretty big lead right now. Definitely looking to score on any hit to the outfield.
On the ground. Altuve handles it, and that is the inning. Bottom of the 7th, and stepping in for the Astros, Jared Triolo.
Well, these Astros, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat, and that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
Next offering is fouled back. And a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging for the K. Tied him up on a fastball inside. So next up for Houston, Tyler Fitzgerald. A strikeout and a walk. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Late with the swing there. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Got him. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Astros.
Michael Hellman now at the plate. 0 for 3 in this one.
Hellman.
Inside, ball 1.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. That is the inning. Ready to begin the 8th. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Byron Buxton.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
That clips the corner. And there's one down.
Well, off the bat, it looked like they might get that time. Run on base.
So a new pitcher out of the bullpen for the Astros, Josh Hader. Ramirez in the box now. No balls and a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Riley Green digs in for the Guardians.
That's inside.
The Astros trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're at the top of the 8th. In the air to left center. Hellman moving under it. Brings it in, and that is that. Back here in Houston, bottom of the 8th. Jose Altuve getting ready to hit. So Cleveland brings out a new reliever, Bennett Sousa. And that's it for a strike. And it's 0-1. Sousa is what you're looking for in a good reliever. The ball stays in the ballpark. It's so hard to square him up.
Whoa, that's down.
Next offering is downstairs. And he swings through that one.
No, that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Throws to first in time. One gone to the bottom of the 8th. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
That's a ball.
Sousa in his 3rd season, 30 years old now, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2018. Late on that fastball. And Air Yordan is grounded by the K. 2 outs, base is empty. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Kyle Tucker. He's already homered in this game. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on. Just misses the mark outside the zone. And they'll do it again. Payoff pitch. And he walked him. And he represents the tying run on base after that hard-fought walk. Mike Trout up next for the Astros. The Guardians going with a new pitcher, Hayden Birdsong. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 1. That one ripped, but foul. And he'll shoot. Tucker off of first with 2 away. And now the count is even. That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. And a double puts runners at second and third with 2 out.
All over that one right there. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
Now at the plate, Yainer Diaz. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Late swing fouled off.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
2 on, 2 outs. On the ground, out to short. Gets it to first. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance. Back here in Houston, we go to the 9th. Yandy Diaz. Digs in for the Guardians. And fouled off. High fly ball lifted into air right field. Tucker gets there. He's under it. 1 away. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
Number 14, Joey Bart.
Ball. That's inside.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Yep, that ball went out.
And a big swing and a miss. The Astros trying to close out a 1-run lead here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the Guardians with 1 out left. Brian Reynolds, the next to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. That one ripped right center field. That's back. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Up next for Cleveland.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Jose Caballero trying to deliver. Hero.
Now pitching Number 52, Brian Abreu.
Looks like a pinch hitter for the Guardians, George Valera. He represents the go-ahead run. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. A two-run blast. And they jump in front in the ninth. It's 3-2. So two down, digging in. Nick Gonzalez, 1 for 3. Fly ball down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2. This one in the air right field. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Got him. Out number 3. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And stepping in for the Astros, Paul Goldschmidt. So they turn to their closer, Cade Smith.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save. Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Stays alive. One-run game, bottom 9. In the air, right field, Reynolds drifts towards it, and there's one down. So up next, Jared Triolo.
Third baseman, Jared Triolo.
He swings and misses at the first pitch, 0-1. In the air, right field, Reynolds on his way over. Out number 2. So it's their last chance in this one. Now it's the shortstop, Tyler Fitzgerald. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Ball 1.
Tap back to the mound. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Guardians hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
A 3-2 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long